Okay. All right. Is this thing on? Is this thing on? My name is Hazik Ali. I'm a revenue acceleration expert. I ain't good at a lot, but I'm good at what I'm good at, baby. You hear me? I'm a self-esteem development specialist starting with my own. You hear me? And our company just made the Inc. 5000 list of fastest growing companies in America. And we just getting started. Mark my words. Yeah. I had an incredible weekend, so productive. Man, I got so much done. I feel like I got more done this weekend than I've gotten done the rest of the year. You know what I mean? I'm so proud to tell you the book is underway. And it's incredible. I know I'm supposed to say that, right? But literally, I'm not charging for this book according to the amount of pages. I gotta charge for the amount of value. I'm trying to talk myself out of charging $99 for the book because it's just that good, man. I don't wanna come with a spirit less than meek, less than humble. But at the end of the day, I don't even feel like I wrote it. It feels like I channeled the book. You know what I mean? And I believe it's going to change your life. But if I let you buy it too cheap, you're not going to respect it. You're going to think that like it's a regular book and it ain't. I'm telling you, man, I cannot wait for this check-in time. Rep your city. Let us know what kind of business you have, how your business helps people. Let's get it. Hey. My man Keith checking in. Good morning, bro. Hope you're feeling good this morning, man. Hope you're feeling good this morning. Share this broadcast with somebody. Let them know we are in the house. We in the house. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you turn on your notifications. Facebook don't love you like us. You know what I mean? They will straight up let you miss the party, man. They will straight up let you miss the party. You better turn on your notifications. Let them know we in the house. Join the thousands and the thousands of us every week who are getting it cracking. Mindset, skill set, heart set. Let's get it. Yeah. Let them know where you from. Okay, Wilmington in here. Let's get it. Whether you are watching on Facebook, whether you are watching on YouTube, whether you are watching from my We Are Millionaire Minded page, maybe you're checking us out in entrepreneurship. Regardless, I want to welcome you to a show that can change your life. This is like a morning show, just like any other morning show, but unlike any other morning show. You know what I mean? Because every morning we're focused on either mindset, skill set, or heart set. So that's mindset, skill set, or heart set. Today, we are going to be squarely, smack dab in the middle of skill set. You're going to Jeff, hey, check this out. Mr. Cleveland, you're going to love this training today. You mark my words. What's up, Siobhan? Let's get it. My man JG in the house. Bro, Ali just shared with me some very disheartening news. We're going to have to talk about that a little bit later. All right, let's get it.
You have something special.
The Airbnb queen in the house.
Hello, this is Les Brown, and you're in the right place
at the right
time because we're going to bring the millionaire out of you.
That's a fact. Make sure you turn on your notifications, y'all.
Please announce yourself.
Let them know what city you from.
Entry and exit tones are off.
Lithonia, Georgia.
All participants are muted.
It sounds like they said Lithonia, Georgia's in the house. I want to welcome Misty and everybody else that's on the live line right now. Y'all may not ever thought about it, man, but this is the perfect way for you to start your day. Because unlike the regular morning show where they talking about who wore what at the Met Gala, you know what I mean? And who said what to what R&B artist, or a rapper. And no judgment. We're not casting judgment. We all need distraction. We all need time to recharge. But what I feel like you're getting here is going to change your life. And then from there, you can go back to the inane, pedestrian kind of like values and priorities of the masses, right? What we call the middle class, the lower middle class, the working poor. What we're doing here every morning is learning some of the things that can change our lives, change the whole trajectory of where we're headed. Because your mind has to expand to match those goals. If not, your goals just start to shrink to match your mind. Like before you know it, your whole goal is just making it to the weekend. You know what I mean? Or making it to happy hour. How many people do you know are trading in their happy life for happy hour? Isn't that tragic? Oh my God. So what we're going to do here every single morning is we're going to change that for you. Mindset, skill set, heart set. Today is right smack dab in the middle of skill set, y'all. This is going to change your life, man, because a bunch of us know that journaling is amazing. But when we think of journaling, a lot of times we think about that kind of like potentially embarrassing crap that we used to scribble before we went to bed, right? And then hope our mama don't find it. You know what I mean? At least I hoped that my mama wouldn't find mine. I don't want to speak for y'all, but I'm going to tell you something. Journaling at night is one of the most powerful things that you can actually do for yourself, for your relationships, for your financial status, because it helps you organize your thoughts. It helps you catalog your experiences. It helps you measure your progress. And I know this is going to sound crazy, but when you apply that same thing to your professional life, the practice of keeping a brief, we're talking about this don't have to take you longer than 5 to 10 minutes, y'all. A brief but structured journal experience can actually be super valuable. It can be life-changing. It can be mind-blowing. And it can help us become more conscious decision makers. It'll help you get out of your feelings and get into some facts. You know what I mean? It'll help you move from this place where a lot of times we find ourselves in this crazy world where your mind knows exactly what to do, but your heart, your feelings start dragging on you a little bit. Dr. Monet in the house. So proud of you, Queen. Woo! If y'all following Dr. Monet, y'all know what I mean. What's up, Nathaniel? Kiana made it in. Now we cooking with gas. So check it out. Not only does this exercise right here only take a few minutes, right, for you to recap at night, help you come to a solid point of closure for the workday, but what else it does is provide you some really tangible benefits we're going to break down for you in a minute. Share this training if you know an entrepreneur who is serious about growing their business. This is for entrepreneurs who are betting their life on their business. This is for entrepreneurs who are obsessed with success. This is for the business owner out there who wants freedom and they understand what Thomas Jefferson meant by the man who would trade in his freedom for security deserves neither one. All right, so how do we approach this, right? We're talking about business journaling. How do we approach this? First of all, I want you to know the best way for you to keep a business journal is doing it digitally. Check this out. This is just a little bit of like my note section. This is a little bit of my note section in my phone. Why do I do it like that, right? Why do I do it like that? You see that? Why do I do it like that? This is my note section of my phone. How come I do it like that? Right? It's because of the fact that at the end of the day, I can find anything I've put in there by just searching a keyword. I talked to one of my good homies yesterday, and I couldn't find his name. Shouts out to Pat if he's listening, but I had his name stored under Alfred. He was like, man, what you got to do is put little keywords in the notes by their name, right? Because in these days and times, you can just search. It's like you got a separate brain, right? It's amazing. Talking to another one of my homies, shout out Nicole yesterday. And she was talking about how she stores her prospects in her phone she puts like a P or something like that for prospects. I told her I do something similar. When they're in my pipeline, I type maybe, right? That way, if I'm driving around and you know what I mean, I want to make some quick money, You know, all I got to do is pull up maybe and then see who I haven't talked to in a while. My point is that you, now that you're in the digital world, can organize your thoughts, put in little keywords, and be able to access that the rest of your life whenever you want, wherever you want, because what you've got is a running document. Millionaires, the best way to keep a business journal is digitally. Keep a running note in your phone or a word processor document. It can be formatted however you feel comfortable. We ain't about to split hairs this morning. I just want to give you enough to use this, y'all. However you feel most comfortable is cool. But what you just want to do is make sure, one, every day is clearly marked, right? So put a date by that thing. And then you're going to have it chronologically organized just because that's the way you plan it. Ashley Scott in the house. That means Freedom Georgia up in here. What's up, LaTanya? Okay, Allie. Okay, Allie, let's get it. Let's get it. Let them know, Allie. Y'all see Allie tagging her friends? She love her people. You get what I mean? But check it out, y'all. I want you to understand that doing this digitally and structuring this is to be juxtaposed in your mind against just doing some kind of free writing exercise like you would do in your journal. Some of the kind of journals that we talked about. I like that, Jerry. I like that, Jerry. It allows for you to easily use your search function, your find function. You can look for key phrases. Now you got a logical way to read through your thoughts relative to when you had them. Like, darn, I don't even feel that way no more. Or, wow, why didn't I ever pursue this idea? And since this is purely for you, you ain't got to worry about presentation. You get to scribble whatever random thoughts in that thing, type them out, don't judge yourself, and then now you got it organized. Am I making sense so far? So instead of having some free writing session where you spend a few minutes writing about your day, what we suggest with a business journal, it is highly recommended. You ain't got to do it Hazik's way, but I'm telling you, it is smart if you come up with a standard set of questions that you're going to answer every day. We always teach that questions are the transportation system for a human consciousness. Can somebody give me that in the comments? Questions are the transportation system for a human consciousness. What do we mean by that? We mean your mind could be thinking about something that's depressing. Your mind could be thinking about something that's debilitating. Your mind could be thinking about something that makes you feel in a lower vibration. So all you got to do is ask yourself a question, and it will transport your consciousness to a different place. Now, whether that place is worse or better is up to you and the quality of your question. Low quality questions will get low quality answers. Am I making sense to somebody out there? So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you a few questions that you can ask yourself that will help you create a business journal. This helps make the process quick. This helps make the process easy. And you're doing it in a manner that will ensure you transport your consciousness to a helpful place. Now you're going to make sure you're transporting yourself to a more helpful place. We're going to transport our consciousness somewhere. Now it ensures you're going to come up with something beneficial every time you write. Now there's a bunch of questions that you could draw from. There are a bunch of questions that could provide value. But what I'm going to do with today's list is I'm going to give you 5 of my favorite that'll help you have a journaling session that can change your life. You ready? If you're ready for the first one, give me a number 1 and a share, y'all. Let's get it. Give me a number 1 and a share. Give me a number 1 and a share. Give me a number 1 and a share. Let's get it. I'll put this in the description, right? I once heard that journaling is like whispering to yourself and listening at the same time. Right? But now you're about to have a journal session that's full of real world information, actionable thoughts that you can use in real time. And you're going to have you a business journal. You're going to accidentally be out here moving like a mogul. We're going to make you an accidental millionaire. You know what I mean? You're just going to look up and finances is going to be the least of your worries. I ain't saying the rest of your problems going to go away. I'm just saying, if you're feeling bad, you might as well cry in a Mercedes instead of crying out on the street. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. Here's question number one. Here's question number one. Check it out. Who did I deal with today? Who did I deal with today? Who did I deal with today? My man Avery checking in. Good to see you, bro. Who did I deal with today? Why is this question so powerful, y'all? You ain't got to list everybody you spoke to, right? But make sure you mention the new and potentially important context that you ran into, any interactions that had major implications for your business or major implications for your vision. You might want to list phone numbers by this person's name. You might want to put email addresses. Do you hear me? Anything beneficial. You don't, this ain't necessary, but if you follow what we teach about keeping a personnel file, maybe you're putting interesting facts in there like birthdays, hobbies, the name of their children, family news. Maybe you're putting all of that in the notes. So when you follow up with them, you are able to help ways you can help them. You know, we know the 5 words you need to add. The 5 words you need to say whenever you need help are what? How can I help you? Right? So maybe you're already thinking of ways you can help them. Contacts you need to remember to reach out to so that they can get a surprise gift from you in the form of a connection that you told yourself you'd help them make. I'm talking about this can change your life, y'all, because this question is designed to help you keep an accurate account of the numerous people that you do business with, or that you could do business with, or that you should do business with, or that you will do business with. And that can go great lengths to helping you prepare for any future appointment. You know, we're always like the revenue acceleration cycle starts with leads, then it goes either meaningful conversation, then appointments, or it goes from appointments and then to meaningful conversation, right? And then after that, presentation, conversion, follow-up, upsell. Y'all know the game. But my point is, when you're writing this stuff down, it helps you have a more powerful appointment with this person. If you're ready for number 2, give me a number 2 and a share. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Give me a number 2 and a share. I like that. I like that. Okay. Kalita checking in. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hit that like button. Let them know. Let them know. Let them know. Here we go. Give me a number 2 and a share. Let's get it. I got another one for you. I got 5 of them for you this morning. I'm going to give you 5 of them. Y'all just still got me on check-in time. This is how to start a business journal this morning. Y'all knew that? Speaking of which, if you have not ordered your 90-day planner yet, this is a good time to do it. We're sending out a bunch more today. Don't be watching social media mad that everybody else is having this incredible Black Friday and you sitting around just buying stuff. You know what I mean? Now is the time to be planning. Bill Belichick, you know, the coach of the Patriots, right? He's like, if you wait until halftime to make adjustments, it's too late. So right now, order your 90-day planner. Get that thing ordered. Go to wearemillionaireminded.com. Order your 90-day planner right now. All right, here we go. Number two. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Your calendar is your boss. Your calendar is your boss. Order that planner. Order that planner right now. Here's number 2. What did I get done today? What did I get done today? Now, this is a powerful question because many of us realize that we just go with our feelings a lot of time. You know, believe it or not, 90% of your decisions are made on impulse. I ain't just talking about buying a pack of chewing gum when you're checking out at Target. I'm talking about buying cars, buying clothes. Everything is impulse buy, right? Everything is emotion. Most people just live their whole life. This is why most people's lives suck, because they don't have self-mastery, as my business partner was talking about last night, right? But here's the thing about this question. What did I get done today? Somebody give me that in the comments. What did I get done today? This is number 2, because answering this question not only allows you to reflect positively on the successes you had that day, which is important because you can only build on success There's no way for you to build on negativity. There's no way for you to build on failure. You can learn from failure, but if you want to keep on getting bigger faster with less effort, if you want to keep going further faster with less effort, you need that starting block of a success you've had. If you're about to conquer this speech you got to give today, it helps you to remember the time you used to speak up in class back in high school. Anything, but you need some success to build on. So answering the question, what did I get done today, is not only going to make it so that you're able to positively reflect on the successes you had, but also it forces you to hold yourself accountable if you gave an effort less than your best. You see that? Now you're looking in the mirror at somebody who could have done better. And who amongst us cannot look back on their lives and admit that they could have done way more with what they've been given if they had it to do all over again? This is going to keep you out of that regret. Don't forget, discipline weighs ounces, regret weighs tons. And if you didn't give your best effort during a certain day, it is not a good feeling to have to answer that question. But now you're getting into some habits that will make success inevitable. Somebody give me a number 3 and a share if this is helping you so far. Give me a number 3 and a share if this is helping you so far. Only if it's helping. If it ain't helping, I need to step my game up. That's all. Don't share that thing. That way I understand. Ooh, that sucked. They hated that. And then I know to never talk about this kind of thing again. But if you're feeling it, then share it with somebody. Share it on your own timeline. So that way a year from now, you can remember what you said you was going to do. You know what I'm saying? What if we could make ourselves feel like doing all the stuff we know we're supposed to do with our head? Ain't that cold? Here's number 3. Here's number 3, y'all. What did I struggle with today? What did I struggle with today? Now, this question is critical in defining the things you should focus on in order to become a more well-rounded entrepreneur. What did I struggle with today? Because if you notice a trend in similar areas, then you should be able to figure out exactly what skills you need to be developing. Man, you hear me? What did I struggle with today? And if you find yourself keep on struggling with the same thing over and over and over again, then make sure you do something about it. Make sure, I believe that this alone can change your whole life if you let it. Just recognizing where your opportunities for improvement are. If you're ready for number 4, give me a number 4 and a share. What did I struggle with today? What did I struggle with today? Okay, LaTanya, knowing is half the battle. I might be dating myself, but G.I. Joe just played in my head. What did I struggle with today? What did I struggle with today? What did I struggle with today, y'all? What did I struggle with today? Let me hear it. Let me hear it. What did I struggle with? What did I struggle with? Let's get it. Let's get it. Here's number 4. Here's number 4. Kind of the flip side of number 3, right? What's one thing I learned today? What's one thing I learned today? The business world is always evolving. The business world is always changing, y'all. And it's a guarantee that your specific industry is changing too. I still remember when some of my mentees had to really wake me up to the fact that I think me and Jerry was talking about this yesterday, that how at the end of the day, what you need to be thinking about is I'll give you an example. I was so gung-ho on getting people on the phone as a member of a home-based business, right? That I completely missed the fact that there needed to be a whole new system developed for social media. And the fact that like all of these are real people with real problems, with real needs, real values that they hold dear, real lifestyles that they want to move toward. These are real live people right here, right? And it was an amazing revelation for me when I realized that I was slipping completely in that area. that I wasn't even paying attention to it. Man, I'm going to tell you something. Always be a student. What's one thing I learned today? What's one thing I learned today? That's right. That's right. I love it, Miss Francis. What's one thing I learned today? Because here's the thing. Change is inevitable. Transformation is completely optional. Change is inevitable. I cannot tell you how many businesses have gone out of business because they refuse to evolve. The most expensive words in business, we have always done it that way. The most expensive words in a relationship, I have always done it that way. The most expensive words to your health, to your workout, is I have always done it that way. Even when you're working out, they tell you to do different exercises so that your muscles don't get bored. Imagine your mind. Millionaires, I can't tell you how many smart people lose because they refuse to change. You know why machines go obsolete? Because the machine can't change with the times. Always be looking to learn new things. Always be looking to take in new ideas. By consciously answering this question every single day, you can rest easy knowing you're progressing right along with the world that's around you. The brain doesn't work off pressure. I need a new idea right now. Where is it? The brain works off stimulation. It's the fact that you normally read Guns and Ammo, and then all of a sudden you pick up Home and Garden where you're going to get your idea. It's the fact that you normally hang out around 285 and you jump on an airplane and go down south or up north or to the West Coast or to the East Coast that's going to change everything for you. Never mind you go to another country. Never mind. Man, I got a buddy. His porch can hold 40 people and his rent is like $800 a month. He lives in Colombia. I was like, I thought Colombia was full of jungle. He was like, look at some of this. He starts showing me pictures. Then I'm like, but doesn't Colombia have horrible health care? And then he starts pulling up the national health care ratings, right? And then he's like, okay, here's Colombia. They were at like number 20. And he said, now let's scroll up and find America. We couldn't do it. We had to scroll down and find America. They were in the 30s. But you don't know what you don't know. What I'm trying to say to you is that a journal, even a business journal, is the perfect place to become. Because a mind once expanded never shrinks back to its original size. That's the beauty of this thing called life. When you grow your mind, you just naturally grow your potential because all of a sudden, see, you don't see with your eyes, you see with your mind. And so the more words you give your mind, the more things you can see. Look it up. The color blue didn't even exist until something like the 18 or 1900, because they ain't had no word for it. I ain't lying. I figured I'd throw that out there since I got on blue this morning. I'm going to give you one more, though. Here we go. Number 5. Give me a number 5 and a share. Give me a number 5 and a share. That's right. What's one thing I learned today? What's one thing I learned today? That's a fact, Cindy. Tell them, Vita. Yeah. Let's get it. Let's get it. Is this hard, Dr. Monet? Is this hard? Good, Miss Nixon. Good, Queen. I'm going to post it one more time because it's about that time. If you want yours, then make sure you send it in. This isn't quite the same as a business journal, but I'm telling you, order your 90-day planner today. Don't let the fourth quarter go past and you still how you was the rest of this year. You still got 90 days starting October 1st. You still got 90 days to make it happen, baby. You still got 90 days to make it happen. So take it serious. Take it serious. Take it serious. All right, here's number 5. This is the last one I got for you, y'all. Here's number 5. What do I want to accomplish tomorrow? And that's where the 90-day planner comes in. Because each day, mine is downstairs because I've been using it. And each day comes with these 5 slots where you put in the most high-value activities you need to accomplish the next day, right? And then you prioritize them. what you do is you start with the highest value activity, right? Brian Tracy calls it eating the frog first. You start with the thing that's the most important, and then you work your way down. Instead of starting with the crap that barely matter and then working your way up to the big thing, like, man, let me get some momentum going. Nah. Your morning call gets your momentum going. These affirmations we about to do get your momentum going. What do I want to accomplish tomorrow? The best way to end a business journal entry, y'all, and your workday in general, to be honest, is to close it out with clear and actionable goals that you know are important to you and your values and your vision and your mission. And what this practice does is now you can get up, get to work, and get straight to that list. And then here's what's cold. Your brain does most of its problem solving while you're asleep. So when you go to sleep knowing this is what y'all remember when I told you about visualization, how a lot of times we skip straight to the end result, which is dope. But when you're creating what Maxwell Maltz would call a mental movie, it's important you kind of walk through the whole process. What is this person going to say? What am I going to say next? What's going to happen after I accomplish that? What new problem am I creating with the problem I just solved, et cetera, so forth? Well, guess what your brain does naturally if you go to sleep thinking about what you have to do the next day? Millionaires, I'm trying to tell you, your brain is a supercomputer, and most people have no idea how to speak its language. So I hope this was good for you. I hope you learned something today. What do I want to accomplish tomorrow? That was number 5. Go to wearemillionaireminded.com. Order your 90-day planner right now, and start a business journal, y'all. Because as you can probably imagine, taking just a few minutes of your night ain't going to really stop the rest of your lifestyle, right? But what it will do is lead to the creation of a great deal of useful information. I know you're doing your quality time with your boo thing, but try and introduce this to them as well. They got goals. How selfish of you to not try and influence them in good directions. Check it out. I know this is going to sound silly at first, but having a personal database of information on key clients, giving yourself a chance to reflect on every day's performance, it's not ridiculous in the slightest bit. And what you'll find is that before you know it, you're in company with the masters of the universe. You know what I mean? The ones that you be looking up to. So I want to hear from you in the comments. Do you keep a journal? If you do, what are some of your favorite questions to ask yourself? What questions did I leave out? I'd love to see it in the comments. It's affirmation time, y'all. Maybe you've never done affirmations. Well, maybe this is your time to try something new. You can't get new results without trying new activity. Is that a fact? So not only do I want you to dedicate at least 5 to 10 minutes each night working on a business journal, 5 to 10 focused minutes, y'all. Netflix, the beauty of it is it don't have to start right at 8. It can start at 8:10. You hear me? You can start it after you put a little bit into your net worth. Then you can cut on Netflix. See what I did there? All right, it's affirmation time. Repeat after me. If your phone line tries to charge you to call in, just text "call me" to the number, and it'll call you back. All right, here we go. Repeat after me. I am so happy and grateful